Good morning, good morning. Dr. Boris Nektalov here from Nektalov Health and Wellness. Welcome to our next episode, which is the fourth. Last time we briefly introduced the three puzzles of health, and I mentioned that we're going to be going over nutrition first. So today we're going to be going over, I want to really just kind of a little bit introduce and touch what enzyme nutrition is all about and where does it really begin. I just recently, today, I had a patient that came in for a weight loss. And people come in and they say, what makes us different, right? So, and where does it really begin to lose weight or to become healthy, right? So in order to lose weight, you gotta become healthy first. Where does it start? Is your digestion. So your digestion begins in your mouth, okay? So when you're eating, in your saliva, you produce what's called enzymes. What are enzymes? Enzymes are workers that break down food, they transport to the cell for the cell to have the nutrients. So it always begins in your mouth, right? The longer you chew, the better digestion will happen in your digestive tract. So do not rush into swallowing your food. Make sure you're chewing very well. So what happens is this. It goes into your stomach. Your stomach produces what's called gastric acid, right? Hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid supposed to activate enzymes, right? So the pH goes down all the way to from about 2 pH to about 3, activates the enzymes so that the enzymes can start to digest food. So enzymes, they all begin in the stomach and they continue into the small intestine, duodenum, and into the body, right? So without enzymes, you can't digest. So where do we get these enzymes? So number one, we're supposed to produce them. The younger we are, I remember when I was a kid, I can eat a cow and digest it. The older we get, we start to deplete them. Where do we also find them? In our foods, especially the vegetables, the greens. Remember that enzymes are extremely sensitive to high heat. Once you start cooking them, like for example vegetables, steaming them, you kill the enzymes. That's what happens when you eat the food that's preserved, been on the shelf for a long time, or cooked. Bloatiness, acid reflux, and many other digestive problems. Making sure to eat raw food, like especially vegetables and fruits, is very important for the enzymes to be able to work. Otherwise, they're not working on a high heat. When do people start to develop problems? Once the food passes from the stomach into the small intestine, our small intestine wall is supposed to look like this. This is called macrovilli, which has lots of probiotic in it, has good bacteria to protect you from any foreign substances like heavy metals or toxins, stuff like that, to penetrate, or unwanted bacteria. When we're unable to digest food, or if we're eating, for example, lots of sugary foods, our macrovilli starts to shrink. And what happens, it starts to look like this. There's such a thing that's called candida. Candida is a type of a yeast infection that all of us have it to some degree. As long as we keep it at lowest as best, our gut will be healthy. Now, what happens is this. Candida starts to overgrow, shrinks the microvilli, and it creates what's called leaky gut syndrome. Leaky gut syndrome, it opens the pores. Not only good macronutrients can penetrate now, a lot of unwanted heavy metals, toxins, preservatives, chemicals can also penetrate, creates inflammation into the body. We're going to be going over that more in detail. Now, making sure that your food enzymes are working properly you have to have a proper pH, right? So when you're drinking water while eating, you diluting that pH, you're bringing the pH up, so the enzymes are not working at that level of pH. Making sure that you're drinking before the food is more important. Good nutrition begins with food enzymes. Next, on our next episode, I'm going to be demonstrating what enzymes are actually doing to our food inside. So what I'm going to be actually demonstrating, putting enzymes, food enzymes, on specific foods, and we're going to show you how they're being digested right in front of your eyes. So for more information, please visit our website. If you have any questions, please ask me. I would love to answer any questions you have here live on Facebook and Twitter. The Instagram. Please follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hope to see you guys soon.